So you want to know the best way to play with Leipzig? Well, that's great, because I'm going to show you that in this video. I'm going to show you the best lineup, tactics and instructions, and yeah, this is for me the best way to play with Leipzig in FIFA 20 at this moment. It was a subscriber or a viewer, I don't know if he subscribed to my channel, but he gave me a comment on the first Salzburg video I made, and he said, well dude, maybe you should try the 5-2-1-2 formation, because for me that's the best way to play with Leipzig. And my thoughts were, well, why not? That should be working really great. And yeah, I was trying it myself, and this is a game I played. I'm in Division 3 at the moment. I was in Division 1 I think 2 months ago, but yeah, for me the game, I don't play it that serious anymore. I'm trying so many things. Most of the times the gameplay is so horrible that I can't even play it really serious at this moment, but I'm still trying things out, and yeah, hopefully I can help you guys out, and yeah, gave you some advice for playing with Red Bull Leipzig in this case. So we are playing a 5-2-1-2 formation. I'm gonna show you that after this match. This match is gonna be rage quit at the 30th minute or something, so I thought most of the times I'm only showing you the highlights, the goals and the great chances, but because this match was over so quickly, I thought, well, maybe I can show you all so you can watch how I play and how you can play with this team. So not only the highlights but the whole match, and you can see what I'm doing, what kind of choices I'm making with the passing. Not all my choices are really good, I must say. I'm not the best player in the world, but because of my tactics and the formations I make, I think I'm yeah, pretty good FIFA player. I'm not the best skiller in the game, but because of the tactics and the way I play, I think I can be really good. So here it is, a free kick from my opponent, and a bit lucky there that he hits the bar and doesn't score, but yeah, sometimes you need to be a bit lucky. So here it is, Klosterman, he's the right defender, back to Konate, Konate back to Klosterman, and yeah, he's not the fast right fullback, but yeah, he's doing his job pretty well. Here it is, Sabitzer, a really good player for me, even as Werner. Werner is one of my favorite players, even in the squad. Well, maybe in FIFA, because he is so fast and his shooting is really amazing. I know he's not the best striker in the game, but for me, I like to play with him all the time. So that's why I'm using Leipzig a lot of times to play if I want to have some fun. And here it is, Werner, really fast, of course. There he is going, can score the second goal, and there it is. Chip shot, bit lucky there that the keeper doesn't have it, but we scored our second goal, and who else than Werner does. So Dortmund, really great team, of course. I think they have a better team than Leipzig has. If you are looking to the rating of the players, most players. But Leipzig has a really nice team. A lot of players are pretty fast. They have some good midfielders. And with Werner you have something extra, in my opinion. Really good centre backs with Konate, with Upamecano, with Mukila. I don't know his name, how to say it right, but I think it's Mukila. And here it is, Werner, Kampel with not a really good pass, and we lose the ball here. So Dortmund can attack with Haaland and Hazard, really good players, of course. Witsel, one of the best midfielders in my opinion, one of the best all-round midfielders. You can control the midfield really good with him, but I think my opponent is playing too much. Yeah, his Witsel is playing too much forward, too much attacking. I would like to play him more as a central defensive midfielder. He's so good when I'm playing with Dortmund. But this is about Leipzig, of course, and here we are going to win this one with Upamecano, really strong defender. Sabitzer, Leimer gets the ball back from Werner to Paulsen. Paulsen needs to cross the ball here to Sabitzer. Sabitzer back to Leimer. Here is Angelino, the left defender. We are looking for a good pass. Kampel here to Werner, and a good one, and there it is, the third goal, and there is my opponent going to rage quit. So really wonderful result, of course. We had a bit of luck sometimes, but sometimes you need a bit of luck. And yeah, now I'm going to show you the formation, the lineup, and the tactics and stuff. So the formation, I already said, it's a 5-2-1-2 formation. Then we're going to the lineup. Gulacki is the goalkeeper, of course, really good goalkeeper. Klosterman, the right defender. Mikile, Konate, and Upamecano are the center backs, and Angelino is the left defender. Then I choose Campbell as a central midfielder, and Leimer is the other one. You also have Nkunku, really good midfielder. If you like to play with him, I would recommend to replace him for Campbell. But for me, Campbell is really good with the high work rates. He feels amazing for me. And Nkunku has some better stats at some points, but for me, Campbell feels like he's on the right place, on the right time, every moment. In defense and in attack, both. So my for my feeling, Campbell is a bit better than Nkunku is. But Nkunku also a really good midfielder. Then we have the choice Sabitzer or Olmo. Olmo, the new attacking midfielder for Leipzig, but Sabitzer is better for me. 4-star weak foot is really good to shoot with both foot. His shooting is so good. He is pretty fast. Passing and dribbling are okay. So for me, he's a really good player. Then we have Paulsen as a striker. He is the tall striker, but still a bit fast with 82. And shooting, the stats aren't so good, but his shooting feels much better than the 72 that it's saying there. His physics are okay. So with corners, you can pass the ball to Paulsen, cross the ball to Paulsen, I need to say. And pretty high chance he will win the duel, and you can score some goals with that. Then we have Werner. He's not that tall, of course, but he is so fast with the 92 pace. 4-star weak foot, 85 shooting, 84 dribbling. So he is the pacey striker I always like to play with. And he creates so many chances with his runs for one-on-one on the goalkeepers. You saw that in the example. I scored a chip shot, and you can create so many chances this way, especially with this tactics, because it's a bit sometimes like you can counter attack. So here it is, the new man Olmo, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, really amazing. His dribbling is good. But for me, Sabitzer is still a bit better. But he is a good sub. So if you need to replace one of your players, if you want to play more attacking during the game, you can replace him by one of the center mids. Or you could replace him when Sabitzer gets a bit tired. So you have a fresh player on the cam position. The same for Nkunku, of course. You can replace him for Campbell. But if you like to use him as a substitute, you can replace Campbell or replace Leimer during the match for Nkunku. Then we're going to the tactics. Where are the tactics? There it is. Defensive style, balanced with a width of 3 bars. Because you're already playing with 5 defenders, if you are putting it wide, there are still a lot of gaps between your defenders. So put it really small, because you already have 3 center backs. The full backs will be a bit on the side, even with only 3 width. So don't be afraid. There's nobody on the left or on the right side, because you are playing with 5 defenders. 3 width is really good. The depth is 6 bars, not too much back. You have pretty fast center backs, and you don't need to drop back all the time. So this is pretty good. 6 depth. Offensive style, also balanced with a width of 7 bars, because you only have 2 strikers. You don't have any wingers. I like to put this a bit wider, so the strikers are not too close to each other, and you could create some space for Sabitzer to making runs also, when Werner is more at the left and Paulsen is more at the right side. Players in the box, 6 bars. And corners and free kicks, both 3 bars, but you can choose something else if you like, because this doesn't matter for the tactics at all. Then we're going to the instructions. Klosterman, overlap runs, balanced attack, so sometimes he's making runs forward, sometimes not, but when he does, he's making overlap runs. They can do that because you have 3 center backs, so when he's making a run forward and you will lose the ball, there are still enough players at the back to recover his space that he's left. All center backs are just default. Angelino, the same as Klosterman, balanced attacking runs, and run type is overlap. So he's staying at the side of the field because you don't play with wingers. You want at least one player on the side of the field, because else when he is going inside also there's no space anymore to pass the ball around. Then we're going to Campbell, get forward, because he has the high work rates. And yeah, he's like a box-to-box player in this formation. I like an extra midfielder to go forward, because you already have 5 defenders. Lemer is the most defensive midfielder. You can offer it to put him forward, so you have an extra option in your attacks. Get into the box for the cross and cover center. Then Lemer. Balanced attack, but because he has high defensive work rate and medium attacking, you don't need to say stay back while attacking, because else there would be a really wide gap between your offensive players like Campbell, Sabitzer, Paulsen and Werner and your defense. So Lemer, because of his work rates, filling up that gap, stay a bit between Campbell and your defenders. Then cover center is the other thing I changed for him. Sabitzer, get into the box for the cross is the only thing I changed for him. Paulsen, stay central, and then we're going to Werner, stay central and get in behind. Because he is so fast, you want him to make those runs forward, and yeah, he does that job really lovely for me. So that's it for the Leipzig tactics video. I hope you liked it. I hope you will try it out. Please let me know in the comments if you tried it out and what you think of it. Did you win? Did you lose? I'm really curious about your results, because it will really help me a lot if you will let me know if it's working for you or not. So if you're new to my channel and didn't subscribe yet, make sure you will do that as well, so you don't miss any new videos I'm posting. And if you didn't like this video, I will really appreciate it if you will do that. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.